Make sure my volume up. Look at that. What's up, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorne. Just came out just came out of a store doing a little shopping and whatnot. But I'm doing a part 2 to this video that I did. A lot of y'all gave a lot of feedback, and a lot of y'all seen this video that I did on Laverne Cox, where the fuck this person name is. And Laverne Cox is a transsexual, and had an article saying that men who are ashamed to date transgenders are insecure as fuck. Then went on to talk about, hey, they afraid of people calling them gay and blah this and blah that. So I'm doing this part 2 because I want to clear up something real quick. I got a couple of people that point out excuse me. I got a couple of people that pointed out, they said, hey, they was really talking about people who actually date them, but ashamed to go out in public and let people know that they are dating a transsexual. Okay? So to the people who clarified that, hey, I say to you, I appreciate that. I really appreciate you clarifying it up. But I thought in the video I kind of brought that up, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing that I want to get clear to the people who's bringing it up. I understand that. I really understand that. I want y'all to understand this too. I wasn't really discrediting what Cox was saying. Some things Cox was saying in that article, I agree with. If you a man fucking with a transgender or whatever, I mean, hey, that's you. That's that on that, So regardless of whether you're afraid of being called gay or whatever the case may be, I mean, hey, it is what it is. To me, you gay, period. What if anybody in the public see it or not? I mean, it is what it is, And the thing I was agreeing with Cox with, I agree. He or she should not, I don't know what to call her. I'm not going to say she should not be involved with somebody who is ashamed to be out with she in public. I agree with that. He or she shouldn't be involved with somebody who's ashamed to be seen in public. And that's one thing I kept saying, you got men that probably show her intimacy in the bedroom, but then too shaky to go out in public with Cox or whatnot. So yes, I'm totally with her on that one. I mean, this is like a heterosexual relationship. Just like somebody said, this is like, if you like big girls, but you'll fuck them, but I guess you try to keep your image up so you don't want the world to see that you got a big girl or whatnot. That is kind of the same thing. You're ashamed for people to see you with a big girl. I always told y'all, I ain't got no problem with a big chick. I like thick chicks, okay? But at the same time, I'm not going to encourage a chick to be big because, I'm big too, We can lose some weight, It'd be a good, awesome thing that we come together, and go work out together, showing that we try and get our life back healthy and get our life on the right track because, being big is not healthy at all. That's one of the big killers in our community is obesity. And I agree with that. But I want y'all to understand, even though I agree with a lot of what Cox was saying in that article, there are some things that I just didn't rock with as well. Because one of the main things that got me is that we're insecure. That may be true that a man may be insecure to be out in public with you because of what you are. It may be true. Alright? But I feel like that let me just say Cox. Cox is not in a place to call anybody secure. Because here's the thing. If Cox was born a male, then apparently Cox wasn't secure enough in himself to be blessed as a man that he turned around and turned trans into a woman. Now that's what he chose to do. That's what he chose to do. But that word insecure, you can't call one man insecure when you weren't secure in yourself to be blessed as a man. All right. Again, I pointed out a lot of this stuff in that video. I don't know if a lot of y'all cherry picking what I'm saying or what the case may be. All right, but I just want to make this clear. I'm not totally discrediting what Cox said in that article. I'm not. A lot of stuff that was said, I totally agree. I totally agree. Whether you gay or not, I totally agree. If you ashamed, then you don't need to be fucking with nobody, and you ashamed of them. But hey, if somebody gonna fuck with somebody like that, a transgender, then hey, they need to fuck with you on full strength. But here's the thing, though. Here's another thing, and I'm getting on out of here. Judging by the article with what I read, it appears that Cox making the same mistake over and over and over again. You are constantly finding men to date and do whatever you do, but these same men are doing the same shit over and over again. They show you love and intimacy behind closed doors. But out in public, they not finna show you the same thing, affection or intimacy. All right? So here's the main thing I was trying to get is, on that part is, maybe Cox need to make better judgment in who Cox choose to date. Get an understanding. All right? Because understanding is the best thing. If Cox could get an understanding of who Cox choose to date, and y'all both got that understanding that, hey, if the man Cox choose to fuck with, be like, hey, I ain't got no problem, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with my sexuality. Hey, it is what it is. And y'all got that understanding, and the men Cox choose to date is actually showing you intimacy in and out, then that's what you need to roll with. That's what you need to roll with. But if you constantly making the same mistake or choosing the wrong man over and over again, then Cox got nobody to blame but themselves. Cox ain't got nobody to blame but themselves. I mean, they're just like me. If I'm calling fucking with a female that show me intimacy behind closed doors, but when we get out of public, the motherfucker act like she don't want to be nowhere near me, so I get rid of her, but then turn around and fuck with another female doing the same thing, then who could I blame for that constant cycle? It's me. I need to get an understanding. I need to make better judgment who I'm fuck with, and I need to make better decisions on who I fuck with. Because again, regardless of what, whoever you gonna fuck with, that's who you gonna fuck with. And they need to fuck with you on full strength. Alright? So anyway, shout out to my man Noble. He was one of the one that brought it up, and somebody just brought it up, a person named Princess Taboo. And they just brought it up too. So I just want to make that clear, y'all. I mean, I'm not 100% against Cox. I mean, really, I'm not against Cox at all. I mean, because y'all hear me kept saying in the video, I'm not down in Cox. Not at all. I'm not down at all. But, some things I agree with what Cox says. Some things I don't agree with what Cox said. I mean, I'm a content creator. That's what I do. So I look at both sides. So some things I agree with. Some things I didn't, It is what it is. But at the end of the day, Cox is who she is. And that's all that matters, If Cox is comfortable with what he's become now, then that's dead on that. But they're insecure, you know what I'm saying? That's a big word to use for somebody who wasn't insecure in themselves to stay a man. I'm just saying. But anyway, hopefully I cleared it up with a lot of y'all, you know what I mean? Some of y'all probably still look at it the same way, say, it is what it is. And that's fine too. That's your opinion, So, hey, again, hopefully I cleared this up with y'all. And like I said, hey, it is what it is. It's your man, Chris Storms. Peace out.